The Tennessee Volunteers believe they have a date with destiny.
June 8th, 2024. Game 2 of the Knoxville NCAA Super Regionals.
This is tagged, carrying, and it is gone, a home run.
The overwhelmingly underdog Evansville Aces are 1 out away from forcing a decisive Game 3 against top-ranked Tennessee.
High fly ball could end the ball game as the Evansville Aces get the win and force a third game in this Super Regional.
We lose to Evansville. It's an afternoon game and a night game on Sunday, so you have this huge gap. Just sitting on the couch stewing. Like on replay, I can hear this reporter's question.
Does tomorrow's game weigh a bit more then for you guys? Meaning, if you guys lose, it could be another unsuccessful season for you guys?
He wanted to try and get a quote out of me that would fuel the fire for Evansville. You shouldn't want to get revenge, but I don't know if that was the intent.
In Game 3, the Vols got their payback.
Fly ball. Could do it. Back to Omaha for the 7th time.
But before Tennessee head coach Tony Vitello could celebrate, he needed to tie up one loose end, addressing the question that had echoed in his brain for more than 24 hours.
He was like, I got some business to go take care of. I got all your guys' backs.
You guys made the mistake of giving me the mic, so I'll add to my opening statement, really picking up where we left off yesterday.
Yeah, I don't ever watch his pressers or anything like that. I don't. But I did watch that one because it went so viral.
Success is a degree or measure of succeeding. So those two words right there, and I definitely ain't the smartest fella, degree and measure means you get a pick. You get to pick what success is.
There's too many times I don't like who I am, but the one thing I always want to be is true to myself and be authentic.
To show up at work every day and get out of my car excited and to have fun and to be around people that want to be here and be in an environment that you're excited to get to every day. 100% success.
Tennessee head baseball coach Tony Vitello has led the Volunteers to national prominence, promoting the program from sleeping giant to college baseball powerhouse.
Back on the move. Whoa! And makes the catch!
But the method to his madness has also been a bit of a fireworks show. In his 8 seasons in Knoxville, Vitello has been suspended 3 times.
And now Tony Vitello bumps the third base umpire.
And ejected 5.
He's going to let everybody have it, I believe.
Tony Vitello gets thrown out.
You don't know where the line is till you cross it, and then you make an adjustment. I don't want our guys, if they give them a coloring book, I don't want them just coloring inside the lines.
Fair or unfair when you get framed up as the bad guy?
There is a sense of, okay, now we can try and play the villain a little bit, but we're trying to win.
The seeds of becoming a head coach were planted in St. Louis by his father, Greg Vitello, a Missouri baseball and soccer coaching legend who worked for 46 years at the same high school where he coached his son.
I had to back off on because, he's your son. You want him to be the best. And then again, there's always that talk around you. Hey, the only reason he's playing is his old man's the coach. But you know what? He proved himself.
He was a maniac worker, and I think I learned that and watched that and respected that. But the time I got to be around him was valuable.
After a year at Division II Spring Hill College, Vitello went on to play at Missouri. It was during this time that he decided to take on the family trade.
I could play some defense, and probably what led me to coach was the ability to throw. So I actually started throwing batting practice at Missouri pregame as a player. And so ultimately, that was my little window into coaching.
Vitello spent 15 years as an assistant for some of college baseball's most respected head coaches. In 2017, at the age of 38, he too became a head coach. But his Big Orange baseball story started with the wrong orange.
So there's my first indoctrination into Vol Nation is, hey, dude, you got the wrong color orange on. It's like the only orange I got.
What was it like to call Dad and say, head baseball coach?
That was, dang, I'm gonna sound bad. I used to cry during movies too. I don't do that anymore. I think it's this damn job. It's hardened me up a little bit, but I couldn't get it out.
It was just kind of surreal. You're the new coach at Tennessee. That's SEC. You don't get better than SEC.
So just make sure you know where you need to be in certain situations. Make sure you know the
Vitello took over a team that was near the bottom of the SEC. It didn't take long for the Volunteers to become a mirror image of their fiery head coach.
When we first got here, it was like, let us in. And it was, no, you're not invited to this party. And it was kind of like, we're either gonna fight for respect from other people or fight our way into this thing, or we'll just, die trying.
It's awesome. I love it. Some people might not like how we play the game, but that's who we are.
We definitely pushed the line, I think, as much as possible when things kind of got a little bit fiery. Obviously, he was leading the charge.
On June 24th, 2024, the Vitello-led Vols finally achieved what had eluded the Tennessee program.
It is gone!
Since their first trip to Omaha in 1951.
Swing and a miss! And for the first time, Rocky Top reaches the mountaintop of college baseball. They are the World Series champions.
It's really an honor to be able to do that, and especially with the group of guys that we did it with, it was super special.
The reaction I had in seeing my dad and making sure he got that on the field was very natural.
An incredible experience. We didn't say anything. Hey, this is heaven, man. This is what it's supposed to be, heaven in Omaha.
It was, I felt like I was the dad and he was the kid because he wouldn't stop crying.
His success has not only built up a raucous fan base, it's built up the ballpark as well. Lindsey Nelson Stadium is draped in construction cranes.
How do you keep this going? The winning, the hard hats, how do you keep this going?
I don't know. I was having a stress-free morning until you. I think you got to have good players. That's step one. But I think also to remain ambitious. With the stadium construction, it's nice to use that as a parallel for our program is still trying to achieve in certain areas and keep getting better every day. I just want to do what I think is a good job. Just a desire to compete and a desire to help kids improve every day.